And in such a critical game, you can feel the tension on both sides as they try to loosen up. It's the air of playoff basketball. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semis. Everything gets turned up a notch. Let's get to it here on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the New York Knicks here in New York. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. You take a look at Philadelphia. They made it through the first round matchup, but this series should pose a greater challenge.
Yeah, they didn't have much time to celebrate. They know they come into this matchup as the underdog, and preparation has been the key for them leading up to this game.
Here's Anunoby. The rebound by Embiid. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Here's George. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's just strength from Paul George. I mean, fighting through the contact, doing a good job of it there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from George. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Oubre finds George, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Towns. Towns on a screen. Inside. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Maxey. Over Brunson. And it's Maxey missing. And here's New York now. It's a three-point game. Towns, a screen on George. Now Towns. The three ball. New York again can't hit. Pass to Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. Now here's Embiid. Covered by Towns. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid. And another miss by Philadelphia. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Towns for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it's Maxey missing.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Towns on a screen to the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Maxey passes to Oubre. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Hart can't hit.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Embiid. Maxey against Brunson. Good.
Love the way Maxey works those angles inside. He's crafty.
Knicks trail by 3. Outside Brunson. Six to shoot. No good that time. Some solid defense from Maxey. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
George's shot is off. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Bridges passes to Brunson. To the paint. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Brunson.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Oubre against Anunoby. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The 76ers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Maxey surveys. To the middle. It's stolen by Hart. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Brunson against Maxey. Takes the 3. Philadelphia with another miss. New York trailing. Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. Bridges against George. Clock at 6. Towns outside. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Towns has got 5 now.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Sixers trailing. Pass to Edgecombe. Screen by Embiid. Philadelphia with another miss. New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Now Anunoby. He's covered by Oubre. Anunoby passes to Hart. Count that one.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Maxey. And he makes it on the layup. Maxey's gotten his second bucket.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
Brunson surveys. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That'll be a second foul of the game. Grimes, he's checked in for Oubre. Bridges outside. Towns on a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And George gets it to go on the assist from Edgecombe. George has got 5 points.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
And there's the screen. And an Obi for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Edgecombe's got his 4th rebound in this one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I tried hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Sinks it from distance. He's got 7.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
And here's Embiid. No points so far. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart, and it's Jose Alvarado in for Brunson. New York leading by 3. Now here's Alvarado. Pass to Clarkson. From 12 feet. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the right side. Watford with it. Back to Grimes. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Anunoby. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Bridges. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Grimes. Drills it from deep. Grimes has got his second basket of the night.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Clarkson outside. Down low. Poke loose. New York working the ball around now. Robinson, a screen on Edwards. Clock is at 3. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Drummond. The Sixers lead by 3. Now Alvarado. Inside. Bridges finds Clarkson. Five on the clock. New York again can't hit. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Watford outside. Drummond up top. Anunoby covering. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Nice aggressive take that time by Drummond. Goes right into the defender to get the shot off and the foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And that one falls for Drummond. For the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Anunoby. And it's Shamet in for Mikal Bridges. The 76ers also with a sub. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Barlow. And so Drummond nails them both. Here's Clarkson. Yet to see a basket. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Great open look there.
Looking strong. Clarkson gets great elevation on that jumper.
Outside Grimes. Watford with a screen. Right side Grimes. It's stolen by Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Drummond grabs the miss.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Pass to Watford. The kick out to Edwards. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Nice inside-out ball movement, keeping the defense on its toes.
To the left wing. Towns against Embiid. Back to Alvarado. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot here. He shoots. And it's Clarkson missing. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Here's Shamet. No good on the 3. And so it's Philadelphia closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And New York has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And it's Clarkson missing. Watford outside. Pass to Barlow. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket. All of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
Now here's Watford. He's scoreless. Pass to Barlow. It's Grimes on the wing. And the three off target. Knicks trail by 10. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Alvarado outside. No good from outside. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Watford. Outside Grimes for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Grimes has got 12.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, look at Embiid converting in close.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Here's Clarkson. Soft touch off the glass. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Watford outside. Here's Embiid. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
I got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Sounds a screen on Edwards. From the wing, buries the jump shot. So it's Philadelphia now. Watford outside. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. He's got 10.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. For the Knicks, Anunoby. He's checked in for Shamet. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Philadelphia also making some changes. Beauchamp, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Maxey in for Watford. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Brunson. Here's Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. Robinson with the block. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. Terry's checked in for Philadelphia. So it's Philadelphia now. They're leading by 8. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Now here's Towns. He has 7.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Maxey with it. Brunson defending. Maxey attacking. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Maxey's got 6.
Maxey's showing great athleticism on his way to that finish at the rack.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Covered by Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Maxey. They grab their own miss. Towns for 3. Fires from deep. Philadelphia grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Right side Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around. Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First one falls. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Philadelphia also making some changes. Paul George comes in for Terry, and it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Now here's Maxey. He has 6. 18 feet out. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. Jacks up a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. No points yet. Back to Embiid. Plenty of space. And the jumper is on the mark. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident from that area.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you, Brian.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Towns outside. To win the drought. Easy work inside for Towns.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. But I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
And here is Maxey. He's got 6. Good D by Brunson. Knicks trail by 11. Outside Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. Towns on a screen. Fires the 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Barlow. Here's Edgecombe. George for 3. Towns with a rebound. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Barlow. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Andre Drummond is checked in for the Sixers. Oubre comes in for Barlow. Knicks trail by 9. Robinson, a screen on Maxey. Brunson against Maxey. And it's Brunson missing. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Drummond. Here's Edgecombe. Drummond with the screen. Shot from the top of the key. The kick out to Maxey. Robinson with a steal. Maxey against Brunson. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Screen by Robinson. Puts up a deep three. Offensive board. Oh, misses the dunk.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Maxey passes to George to stop the drought. He drops it from range. George has got 8 points.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Bridges. And a big finish by Robinson.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, because, I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
George passes to Drummond. Shoots over Robinson. The shot by Drummond, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Trailing by 10. Outside Robinson. Pass to Bridges. It's Hart on the wing. George defending. Robinson, a screen on George. To the paint. Stolen by Drummond. Here's Maxey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just way too fast for him. Maxey, quick on the drive.
1 minute left to play in the second quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of change.
Bridges misses. Philadelphia leading by 12. Here's Edgecombe. And he lays it up and in. Edgecombe's got his first bucket in this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Brunson. Still no points. It's stolen by Maxey. Pass break. Here comes Philadelphia. Kicks it to George. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three is up. That shot off the mark. Hart with the defensive effort. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Maxey. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we finished off one half of play. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 14. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Philadelphia 76ers.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. Here in the studio, that's, I guess, every night, huh, Shaq?
I would agree, my brother.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, I'm curious. You guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a Game 1 like?
To me, it's the most important game of the series. A chance to come out strong, set the tone, Ernie, like getting everyone on notice. And Game 1s are really the best chance for the underdog to sneak in and steal a win.
Yeah, you say that, Kenny, because you're the underdog around here. You better not be stealing nothing away from me. Stay away from my snacks. I'm the alpha.
Well, glad the whole pack was able to weigh in on that one. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. You got to like what we're seeing from Quentin Grimes.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
The Sixers lead by 14. Now here's Maxey. Up top, Embiid. From the stripe, and he drops that one in. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
How about the soft jumper of Joel Embiid? When the ball comes out of his hands like this, you feel like it's going in every time.
Now here's Brunson. Still without a bucket. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Oubre.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Philadelphia moving it around. George outside. Here's the three. Good. And the assist to Embiid. He's got 11.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Bridges passes to Towns. Back to Bridges. To the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish. And that's a double-double for him now.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Embiid. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Knicks trail by 17. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a three. Knocks down the long J. Bridges has got his second basket.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
And here's Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Towns for three. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Edgecombe's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Maxey. Let's go with a three. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Hart, and he makes it. Hart's got 9.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
And here's Embiid, covered by Towns. He gets it in there.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Towns outside. Pass to Bridges. This one for three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. For three, George. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
I think one of Paul George's best shots is his pull-up jump shot. He's been destroying defenses for years with that mid-range pull-up.
Now here's Towns. He's got 11. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. It's rebounded by George.
Trying to match threes, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Knicks trail by 19. Pass to Anunoby. Towns left side. Shoots over Embiid. And the Knicks miss again. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And George with the jam.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
Brunson a screen on George. Hard against George. Hart passes to Towns. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 13.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Up top, George. He's covered by Hart. George, no good. Knicks trail by 19. Hart passes to Brunson. Back to Hart. Towns on a screen. Lets it fly. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. George in the post. Anunoby covering. Down low. The fader. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. For three, Bridges. Philadelphia grabs the miss. George has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Shoots over Oubre.
Oubre putting those long arms to work. Manages to get a hand on it.
Now here's Embiid. Covered by Towns. And the shot goes down. Embiid's got 16 points.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Back to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Towns down low. Embiid's there. Towns, that's good. 15 points in the game.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
Here's Embiid. He's off on that one. And some solid defense from Towns. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Embiid against Brunson. The floater. It's hauled in by the Sixers. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max club.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Pass to George. Now Embiid, covered by Towns. Philadelphia with another miss.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Towns, a screen on Maxey. Brunson against Maxey. 4 on the clock. A shot from the mid-range. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. George outside. Pure from three-point range. George has got 19 points.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Now here's George. He's got 19. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And it's Brunson missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Pass to Towns. Inside. Will it go? And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Embiid, a screen on Bridges. The three from Edgecombe. And Anunoby pulls it down. New York shooting just around 32% from the field. Outside Brunson. Hart with a screen on Maxey. Maxey against Brunson. Can't get it to drop.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Maxey against Brunson. Outside Maxey. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. A new lineup here for New York. And the Knicks shooting 35% in the third quarter. Pass to Diawara. Left side, Robinson. Clarkson outside. That three's off the mark. Philadelphia shooting around 50% in the game so far. George passes to Watford. Back to George. Unloads. Oh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 10. Into the lane. Here's Shamet. New York no good that time either. The 76ers shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Drummond with the screen. Here's Watford. Robinson with the block. They get it back, and he gets it to go. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
It's Robinson, high post. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Shamet. George defending. 6 to shoot. Screen by Robinson. To the paint. Tipped. It's stolen by Drummond. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Here's Watford. With the second effort. The shot by Drummond. No good. The Knicks shooting poorly. Just 30% so far. Clarkson outside. Baseline try. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back after this word.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference Semifinals on 2K Sports. Now here's Towns. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Watford with it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Alvarado outside. Clarkson left side. Goes up on the wing. And Watford pulls it down. The 76ers shooting at 49% so far in the game. Grimes, the pass to Drummond. Now here's Alvarado. Tight defense on him. Pass to Towns. From deep. The shot, no good. Outside Edwards. Here's Drummond. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Towns. Now here's Alvarado. Takes a 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Alvarado's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Now here's Watford. Alvarado defending. Watford the pass to Drummond. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Boy, excellent possession from this team that time. When you set up Drummond down low, I mean, you're going to get trips to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. The 76ers making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. Good on the second one. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. To the middle. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got 19 points.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Clarkson outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Pass to Lowry. Outside Edwards. Lowry outside. Clock at 6. Driving in. And Lowry gets doubled. Here's Barlow. Off the mark there with a 3.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Here's Towns. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Shamet. From downtown. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Grimes, the pass to Lowry. Now Drummond. Over Robinson. Alvarado with a rebound. For New York, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Pass to Towns. Back to Alvarado. Here's Shamet, covered by Grimes. Shamet, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Tries the spin move. Edwards scores off the spin.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
New York again can't hit. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting at 49% so far in the game. Lowry outside. Here's Barlow. And the shot goes.
Oh, man. Carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Clarkson. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. For Philadelphia, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Lowry. Now Drummond. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Drummond's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Clarkson. No good on the triple. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Drummond. Shoots over Robinson. Here's Shamet. Deflects the pass. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. Mikal Bridges checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Philadelphia also making some changes. Walker comes in for Barlow. And Watford subbed in for Lowry. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Anunoby. Anunoby's got 3 assists now in this one. For Philadelphia, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Watford the pass to Walker. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Grimes. 3-pointer. Nice D from Bridges. New York has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Outside Brunson. Hart with a screen on Edwards. Inside, Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Brunson from the arc. Drops in the three. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond. That gives him a double-double.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Shot's good by Hart.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Now Walker, pass to Drummond. And here's Edwards. 3 on the clock. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. Off target with the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Edwards. An easy 2 on the layup.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Now a timeout called by New York. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Paul George.
You know, not to take anything away from what he's been able to do, but I'm surprised the defense hasn't done more to try to stop him. By the time they did adjust and give him more attention, it was a wrap. He got rolling and never took his foot off the accelerator.
I mean, he's the reason they're off to such a great start in the series. From the jump, he was fired up and ready to fight hard for the win. And for the Knicks, they're shooting only 31% in the game. Pass to Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Edwards, the pass to Grimes. Over Clarkson. And there's a 3-second violation. Beauchamp, he's checked in for Edwards. And New York has possession. Brunson on the drive. And Anunoby for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Grimes has got 4 rebounds now. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here we go. And he drops it in from the low post.
Transition defense, not matching up well with Clarkson's speed there.
Watford outside. Pass to Drummond. Clock at 4. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Anunoby. Towns for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Now here's Watford. Brunson defending. Now here's Grimes. Here's the pick. Pass to Barlow. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Bonus checked in for Philadelphia.
One shot.
And here are the Knicks now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. .149 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Grimes. Watford with a screen. 5 on the clock. Fires it. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry the same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Paul George.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Barlow. Outside Grimes. Drummond to screen on Clarkson. Grimes, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
From 9 feet, and he gets the jumper to drop. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Paul George.